Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited, as we do have an update on the Hardy Boys and the Broken Gimmick. So originally, when Matt left TNA, he felt like he owned the gimmick. Impact Wrestling felt like they owned the gimmick, and nobody knew what to do. The Hardy Boys then signed with WWE, but showed up as the Hardy Boys. I think everybody in agreement now feels like Impact owns the gimmick. Impact has the rights, and WWE, Matt and Jeff, they all have to figure out what Impact wants to get this gimmick. I know originally Impact Wrestling was asking for royalties and perpetuities. They were saying they wanted royalties on all the merchandise sold of the Broken Gimmick, and they wanted royalties and stuff. They wanted to be paid for them to be broken on WWE television. WWE ain't gonna pay nobody nothing to use a gimmick. WWE is not gonna say, okay, we sold X amount of shirts, you get this much for this much. No. WWE is gonna try and buy the gimmick from Impact Wrestling. WWE wants the Hardys broken. That is the main reason they signed Matt and Jeff, so they can be Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. Now, as far as, okay, if they get the gimmick from Impact Wrestling, how do they turn Matt broken? How do they turn them back into Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero? Well, if you remember right after WrestleMania, Matt sent out a tweet saying that winning the Raw Tag Team Championships has cured his condition. So, one proposed thing would be taking the titles off of them. You take the titles off of them, Matt then goes into some sort of maybe weird depression that makes him broken again. Maybe there's other things in there that trigger it as well, but as of right now, WWE does feel that the Broken Matt Hardy and the Brother Nero gimmick is so big in itself, they don't have to have the tag titles on them for the Hardys to be over. Now, with the Hardys being the old Hardys right now, that is one reason why they have the titles. WWE knows that this gimmick's going to run its course. They saw it with the Dudley Boys. The fans are eventually just going to be like, oh, hey, it's the Hardys again. So keeping the tag titles on them is also keeping them relevant with the crowd. The crowd's going to keep cheering for them because they're the champions. And then eventually, if they can be broken, they will take the titles off of them. Now, I don't know if this means, if they don't get the gimmick in a year, the Hardys will keep the titles for a full year. I don't think that's going to be the case. So if any more news does come up on WWE buying the gimmick from Impact, WWE turning Matt and Jeff into the broken characters, we'll have it for you right here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. But that's going to do it for this edition. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe here on YouTube.